What is up, guys? This is Monster Tech here, back with another video. And this video is about the October event. So this is about everything you need to know about the new MacBook Air. So at the October event, along with other products, they revealed the MacBook Air. This was the first product they revealed, and it's kind of like the most minor change, if you will. So this is the first design change they've had since 2011. So, or 2010, 2011. So it's been around 8 years now. It's well needed. It's really, really badly needed now. So I'm glad they finally did it. It started to look like a dinosaur. So now their first thing they kind of said is it has a retina display now. So they said they quadrupled the pixels, so now it's bringing the resolution up to a 13-inch MacBook Pro resolution. So the same resolution as a 13-inch MacBook Pro, that's the resolution. Although it does not have as good colors as it. So the MacBook Pros are P3 panels, but that one is sRGB. They moved on to Touch ID, so it still has the function keys like the function key MacBook Pro, but it just has one little Touch ID button instead of the power key. I mean, people don't really like the touch bar. It's not really a selling point. So I guess they just threw the Touch ID on because they're like, people don't really care about the touch bar, even though I really like it. Some people don't, so they just put the Touch ID on it, as well as the T2 chip. So the T2 chip debuted on the iMac Pro in 2017, then it made its way to the MacBook Pro in 2018, and now it's making its way to the MacBook Air. The T2 chip is just basically the secure enclave for the fingerprint. The MacBook Air was the last Apple laptop they sold on their website that still had the traditional scissor mechanism. So now the new one has a butterfly mechanism. So it's a third generation, same one in the 2018 MacBook Pro. It's backlit as well, so it looks basically the same as a 13-inch MacBook Pro, the keyboard. Force touch trackpad. So instead of the diving board trackpad, they now have the force touch trackpad. It's great. So now it's 20% larger, and you can click anywhere on it and get the same click, unlike diving board gestures or diving board trackpads where it's firmer up on the top and it's better on the bottom. So next they kind of went over performance, and they're like, even though it weighs 2.5 pounds or something, they include like some 8th generation i5 processors and up to 1.5 terabytes of SSD and up to 16 gigs of memory. So this is pretty good for an Apple laptop. It's pretty good. At least it's 8th gen, unlike 5th gen or something from the previous generation, and then Thunderbolt 3. Thunderbolt 3 now, it replaces all of the ports that was on the previous MacBook Pro with the exception of the headphone jack. Next thing is speakers and cameras. So they advertise that you get 2 times better bass for a fuller sound range and up to 25% greater volume, as well as a 3 microphone array. They also said that there's still a FaceTime HD camera on it on the top. So next is the materials. So they're really proud that this is the first Mac made with 100% recycled aluminum. So they kind of said, hey, we re-engineered this to an atomic level. The result is incredibly beautiful and as strong we have ever made. It's the greenest we've ever created. And they kind of said, hey, it's 47% lower carbon emissions. And then they kind of just went on to the Mac Mini. So this has been a Monster Tech video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.